Yeah, I'm Tom Lerner. I work at the Getty Conservation Institute in Los Angeles. I'm the head of the science department there, and we have a very large reference collection that's been collected throughout the years. And I've long wanted to do more with the collection, in fact. And when ICCROM started this initiative, it was what attracted me to it was to kind of find similar-minded institutions and individuals who have collections, and we all know they're valuable, and we want to do more about sharing and making them accessible, available to each other. Biggest way we can use our resources more effectively is to really coordinate everything to do with the collection. So that means databases, policies. I do have this sort of vision or dream or something where it might work a little bit like an intra-library loan, where we may have some pigments but we don't have some pigments. I know ICCROM has some of those pigments we don't have, that there's a way of actually getting access to materials. I think there's a lot to work through on that, because I think we all have individual databases that cannot be merged very easily. But before that, it's just a network. It's just actually being aware of who has these sorts of collections, whether they be reference materials or in fact sample collections. It's hugely helpful, and I would imagine if ICCROM are going to play the sort of central partner where the information can all be located at a sort of hub, I think that'd be really very helpful. I think there's an extraordinary opportunity and need for all of us to understand the importance of these collections. And I think a lot of us are struggling right now with trying to feel that they're important. So there's a lot of discussion about lobbying and convincing directors and owners and institutional seniority that these collections are worth it. But I think there's also an extraordinary need just to make sure that any collection is not discarded or forgotten about, or allowed to deteriorate, or all those things that could happen easily. So it really is a legacy factor here, where we have something that will be extraordinarily valuable to some people and to others not at all, and everything in between. But for those people who do find this sort of collection valuable, it's just crucial that we preserve them. I think that's fairly straightforward, at least to me. What comes first into my head, which is us in the future will be extraordinarily happy and pleased and full of gratitude that a generation thought to put some resources to preserving these things for the future. I think it's true. For example, now anyone that foresaw painting out reference materials of oil paint or varnishes, and they're 25 years old and aged, they're gold dust for cleaning studies. So I think the same thing will be true here.